Oh, I have heard your stories. For years, I have traveled this country, United States. I've been to every state, been to every city, been down every highway. And now I've gone also international, and now I head to Greece soon. And it is because of your stories. It's because I know them, and I heard them, and I heard you, and I was listening. And me too, I got one. I am the daughter of a child rapist who didn't rape me. So I was seeking and searching and unconsciously wanting, not literally wanting, but drawing near me for years the abuse. And it wasn't until I woke up and saw that, oh, I'm in a crazy pattern of wanting my dad's attention, and my dad is a child rapist. And so I was taught that if you're sexy and powerful, well, first of all, you couldn't be powerful in that house, but if you're sexy, you're gonna get in trouble and you're in danger. So I became funny. I was a very funny kid, and I'm still very funny. And it took me a long time to truly step into my sexual power and be okay with it. And now I am the phoenix that rose from the flame and throat punched him and put him up against the wall. I'm like, you can't take my power in my life away from me just because you're the person you're the virus, but I'm his daughter. So it's like honestly, I've always thought as a little kid, I kind of have like a vaccine against the virus because that's my dad. And I know how he manipulates, and I saw how he was the candy man, and I saw how he had the van full of candy, and I saw how he had the arcade, and how he got the kids, and how he manipulated women. And I watched all that as a little kid. And as a little kid, unconsciously wanting his attention, I went into wanting or craving the abuse until I woke up. And then I switched it and started taking my power back and started becoming far, far, far more powerful than him. And that was integrating and fully honoring and loving my shadow side, who's a total badass. And I was always sort of afraid of my little girl who saw the whole thing, who was like, I'm gonna kick all your asses. And now I'm doing it. And I'm like, I'm fully living in my power, and I'm happy. And I got out of the repeated cycle of like bringing the abuse to you like a magnet. It's crazy how that happens when you see like repeat relationships. You're like, oh God, that's the same one. Well, you are the common denominator of all those relationships. Until I literally woke up and saw it. Like life is an Excel spreadsheet, and all I had to do was change the equations. And that's what I've been doing, is like changing my equations on my life Excel spreadsheet, and it is showing up. And my life, I'm having the most fun of my life. I wake up every day happy. I look younger. I'm in my 50s, and I'm looking younger. It's weird. I even got a zit. I was like, wow, happiness does an amazing thing. And here's what I have to tell you. I've heard your stories. You have permission to get out. You have permission to be happy. You have permission to look at your little inner person, boy or girl, or whatever, genderless, and let them shine. And the dark side, the shadow side of mine is a fucking badass. And she wants to dance and kick some ass. And you know what? I'm gonna let her.